Hey guys, welcome back to my another video. This video is also going to be about the Node Express, and this is going to be a part 3. And in this video, I'm going to connect with MongoDB using the Mongoose. And in the previous video, I showed a little bit of the EJS, how we can use the EJS. So let's get started on this one, guys. So here so far in app.js, I'll just click on this app.js, and here I have created the same file which is I have created in another video, which is part 2. But in this video, let's connect our MongoDB in EJS. Okay, so the first thing is what we need is we have EJS, we have Express, so we're gonna install the Mongoose, which is basically a ODM, which is a object data modeling. So let's get install the Mongoose here on my project. So I am in this node tutorial, which is on my folder. So what I'm going to do is npm install, and I'm going to install a Mongoose here. So I'll just install a Mongoose. So it will take a little bit of time. Okay, my Mongoose has been installed. So now let me install a .env as well, because I am going to use a env file. So let me install that on my dev dependencies. So I'm going to do npm I dash dash save and dash dev, and it's going to be a .env. So okay, .env has been installed, and this basically the environment will allow us to use the env file. If you guys don't have an env file, you already created the .env file. If you don't have it, then you need to create a .env file. And here basically I'm just give the variable name, and here I will just say that I'm going to connect with the MongoDB, and that's localhost is on 2717, and it's called something called customer, which I'm going to create a table called customer. So now I don't have a MongoDB. If I can go here, I'll just make this a little bigger. I will just show you here. I don't have a Mongo here installed at all, because I have a Docker that it has a MongoDB here. So my Mongo. So what I'm going to do, or you guys can install a MongoDB from the machine, or you can also use a Docker if you like. And this is going to be another tutorial for Docker. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to run the Docker file. So for that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create the Docker compose file on YAML. So here I'm going to paste this the YAML file, which is basically the configurations of the MongoDB. And just to run on MongoDB, I just need to do Docker compose up, and it's going to run the container, which is basically it's running the MongoDB. Or you guys can also directly install on your machine. It's up to you. Okay, so after it's running it, I'll just leave it there to run it. I'll just go directly on my app.js, and now I just want to see that I do have access for this MongoDB or not, and my MongoDB is running on 2717 in the local port here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go here, and I'm going to write a little bit of the code here. So now let's write here. The first thing is everything looks good here, and okay, so first thing is I'm going to bring the mongoose here. So I'll just say the mongoose, and I'll just say require, and I'm going to call the mongoose, which I installed this library. So after I install the mongoose here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that I have a database connection or not. This is nothing. I'll just make it a little cleaner here. So I'll just say here database, so I will know that this is going to connect with the database. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a mongoose, and it has something called connect function. And now in the connect, we need to provide what kind of the database server that I want to connect it. So what I'm going to do is I'll just going to do a process here. I'll just write a process env, and it's called, because I already created this one, so I'll just create a database URL, so it will be picked up from here. Okay, so that's picked up from here, but we don't know that we need to use this environment here. We need to let them know that this file going to use a .env file. We need to import that the library called .NET env as well, because this is the library that what we use, and we need to say that .NET env config. Now when we say this, then we will know that we are using this library, and we will connect it right here. Okay, so when we do a mongoose connect here, so what we can do is it's going to connect it. Okay, and we will get a connection here of db, and that's going to be a mongoose dot connection. Okay, so we'll get a connection. Now we can use a function here on. If it's on error, right, if something's happened, then we can print the error as well. Console error, right, we can print error as well. If it's not error, then what we can do is we can we can also do open, uh not on once. If db is once, then we will say that okay, then we're gonna say that console log, and we know that it's connected with a connection connected to database. Okay, so now let's run this project, and I'm hoping that my okay, it's basically my the container is running. That means my the MongoDB is running here. So now let's see that we will see any error or not. So what we're gonna do is I'm going just to go to npm start, and now it's going to run a node mon, and it's kind of starting the app, and it's already connected to database, and server is running as well. So if I go in the 3001, then this is my 3001 is showing up. That's all, and basically it's running as well. Okay, this is how we can connect with the MongoDB. Now I'm going to create a route, and I'm going to create a route in the next video, guys. And in this video I just connected with the database on the using your MongoDB, and in this project. So in next video I'm going to create a couple of more route that is connecting to EJS. Okay, and thank you very much for watching this video, guys. If you guys learned something new, then please do subscribe my channels, and thank you very much for watching, guys. Bye for now.